the whole time you're playing.
My body is ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 Hit Combo Podcast, the most illuminated podcast in the world. My name is Matt, and I am here with Andy.
It's pretty, I don't know, it's nice lighting when it gets darker.
You know what? I hate natural light.
Why?
I fucking hate it.
Why?
It just looks like shit.
Why? I'm sorry I keep saying why. I want to get deeper into this. Why?
I don't know. Something about natural light just makes me... Maybe it's because of the plastic that's over this window.
That might be it.
But, like, I don't know. When it, like, I walk out... I'm saying like a lot. It's like something I'm supposed to do. Like,
you know.
But...
We need to get a chick that speaks like that on this show. Just once.
We don't.
Just
don't.
So the whole time we're just...
No, we don't. I remember saying we need to get Amber on the show.
Oh,
and you shot that down, so I'm shooting this down.
All right.
We're now even.
She would have, back in the day, she would have been fucking entertaining.
I got pregnant, but I keep smoking.
My doctor says Mountain Dew's okay for me.
How was your week?
Relatively fine. Just school and work. Just playing a little GTA online every now and then.
I got my stimulus yesterday.
Did you get all 500?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
nice.
I bought an apartment, faster bike, and bulletproof tires for my 3 main vehicles.
Nice.
I still got a lot left
yeah.
over. Yeah.
Let's see. I bought a. It wasn't like the most expensive, but it was like 343,000,
Nice.
10 garage.
I bought a jet ski too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. I bought a Sanchez and then a racing bike, and I beefed both those up as much as I could, and then upgraded my coupe, and then I have one more. There's a muscle car. I finally got myself a muscle car.
Nice.
Basically, I'm going to try and get every different vehicle type that is in the racing missions, and then just use that because nobody ever turns off custom vehicles. And I upgraded the racing bike once.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even do the second upgrade because I didn't want to spend. I was being kind of Jewish. Oh boy, I don't need that second engine upgrade just yet. I destroy people with that first one in races.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
That's awesome.
And now I'm just building up to buy a sports car.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So I posted this on Facebook, and some people might know. For some reason, we haven't been on iTunes like the last 2 weeks, and I got no fucking clue why.
Did you do some Googling?
I did some Googling. One thing that has helped in the past, and it's weird, but I tried it, is just deleting the post of the episode and just reposting it.
All right. That didn't work?
Nothing. I'm trying to... I don't know the difference between what happened from episode 114 to 115 and 16. The posts are exactly the same on our blog, and that's what gets uploaded to iTunes.
iTunes recently updated like a couple days ago. I don't know. That's just a variable. I don't know. Maybe Apple fucked something up with it.
I emailed Apple. Which,
did you get anything yet?
No.
They're probably not.
Yeah, I emailed them on Saturday, so yesterday, at time of recording. So I didn't think I'd hear from them until Monday at least.
Probably.
Another thing I thought of, though, is lately our outro theme, which, by the way, I got from Free Play Music, so it should be royalty free, but is now coming up as copyright.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, like, we can't monetize those episodes. I mean, I try to monetize every episode, even though we're not making fucking shit. But, one day when we're a hit, we'll have money. So,
episode 563.
Yeah, I noticed iTunes says like they won't post podcasts with copyrighted material, but man, it just seems weird that they would all of a sudden notice that because we've played like songs in the background and stuff before, and they haven't gotten on us. So, thinking that might be an outside chance to why those 2 episodes weren't posted. I'm going to try and post this episode with an old outro.
Ooh, good idea.
And see if that comes up.
Good idea.
So,
you guys get different music. Ooh.
So hopefully that'll work because I don't know why the fuck.
What if Apple just sends you like, too bad?
Yeah, we don't like your podcast anymore.
And you're not in the iTunes store.
Damn it.
Get out. Get out.
Okay, so I had a conundrum in Pathfinder. And I really just want someone to agree with me.
I agree with you.
Because I argued with Tyler forever on this, and arguing with Tyler...
How long is forever?
Well, off and on for about half an hour.
All right.
And I still had a lot more to say, but I stopped because it was just being a big argument, you know? Here's the situation.
Dude, from being in that Skype with Stefan, Tyler, you and me, and just I can understand how arguing with Tyler is fucking annoying.
It's impossible to argue with Tyler because he will always find some outside way to justify it. Sometimes it makes sense. Like when I in the story, he does come up with a good excuse for why he did what he did, but then I had another thing that he didn't really have an excuse for. So Tyler, if you're listening to this, you're wrong. Here's the situation, and here's what happened. Okay, we're in this building, and there's 6 statues around us. One comes to life and attacks me. All right. At this time, there's me with 50 out of 56 HP.
All right.
There's Tyler, the alchemist, and he can mix potions, throw bombs, shoot bolts, and put elements on those bolts.
Nice.
Then there's Stefan, the ninja, and there's Tyler 2s who didn't have his armor.
What?
Long story, he was kidnapped, tortured. But he actually, fucking coolest thing ever, he broke his fucking way out, like broke the chains and like kicked the guy in the face.
Nice.
It was fucking awesome.
Sweet.
And then Steve, our monk, who was still pretty much in shock because we had to hack off his arm.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
So, Tyler's usually the tank of the group, but he has no armor, so he can't be the tank. Then I'm pretty sure it would go to Steve after that, but he's missing a fucking arm. So not only am I the healer, I'm the tank of the group now, too. So, this statue attacks me. We don't know if the other statues... At this time, we don't know that the other statues are going to come to life or not. We can only assume they are, because one did, but we don't know for sure. So what Tyler decides to do after I attack, or no, before I attack, he's like, I want to shoot that statue with an acid bolt. Here's the thing. I'm double weak to acid. If he botches, I'm taking that arrow. And he tells me, like, oh, don't worry, it would just been 12 damage, which no, it wouldn't have, because that was 6 acid, 6 normal. So you double the acid, it would have been 18 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
And I tell him, I'm telling him, like, why would you, out of anything, shoot an acid bolt at that thing with me right next to it? And he said, it'll only mess up if I botch. It'll only mess up if I botch. I'm like, well, you can botch, you know?
Yeah.
Why take the risk? And here I am, double weak to acid. And I'm just like, I just do anything. And he's like, well, I don't think fire or ice would be that effective against stone, which makes sense. But I was like, just shoot a normal bolt. I'm not in dire straits over here. I could probably handle this statue. We don't need to take the risk of potentially shooting an acid bolt into me. And so we argued about this forever, and he kept saying, like, it's just 12 hit points, just 12 hit points. This is before I calculated that it was 18.
Oh, okay.
But, like, if I said that to him, like, dude, if I botched this, it's just 12 hit points, he would have been pissed. He would have been like, I don't want to take 12 hit points of damage. Neither did I. And so I was like, why don't you throw a bomb? Because he can actually control the blast radius of his bombs.
Okay.
And I was like, why don't you throw a bomb? He's like, oh, we have 5 bombs. I'm like, this is the perfect time to use a bomb.
Yeah.
On a statue that just came
It
to
actually
life.
does sound like if you can control the radius in a stone statue, a bomb would seem like its weakness.
So I just thought it was a stupid risk, and he's justifying it, and I'm just like, you could have used anything, literally anything else besides acid, and I would have been totally fine with it. Because even if you botch Especially if he botched a firebolt, I'm immune to fire.
Nice.
So I would have just taken the bolt damage.
So 6 then?
Yeah, the 6 would. He happened to roll 6. So
okay.
that was the bolt damage. I wouldn't have taken any fire damage.
Right.
You know, it's the same with the bomb. You know, he could easily have thrown the bomb, and I wouldn't have taken any concussion damage because he can control that. Again, another thing, he didn't have to attack that one at all, and he said, "Well, these other ones just look like statues," which ended up only being one other one came to life. So he was right there, but I still stand by the fact that he could use any fucking thing else, even if it wasn't that effective. I was holding my own. In fact, I killed that one and the other one.
Nice.
So
Did you get mad XP?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I get the same XP everyone else gets.
Oh, okay. You share it?
Yeah,
okay.
we get an XP for the area, and then we split it between everybody.
Right.
And then we also do begs, which is begging for XP. Like, if you did something cool or thought of something smart, like, you can ask Austin for extra experience.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Begs.
And so I was just like, I argued with him forever. I'm just like, why? You know, why? Why acid? Why now? Why me? Why the guy I'm engaged with? Why? Am I in the wrong here? Here's a handy bit of information that we didn't have at the time, but I used for more arguing later.
Did you bring it up?
Yeah, I brought it up.
All right, information.
After I killed that statue and went to the other one actually got a critical hit on me.
Right.
And I took 22 points of damage.
Ooh, damn.
So I was already down 6. I could have taken 18, and I did take 22.
Yeah.
I would have been weak, and here's what I'm thinking. I'm supposed to be the healer and the tank. I'm supposed to be keeping people from getting damage and healing damage.
Yeah.
If they started attacking Steve and Twos, who were both weak at the time, how am I supposed to catch up healing me and both them?
That's very true. You
I
have
have
to spend a lot of time.
Yeah, like I have 4 channel energies, but channel energy is really not that strong. Especially now, like nowadays where I got so much fucking health, you know.
Gotcha.
So am I in the wrong?
Yeah, I mean, he should have
like I get what he's doing. I get what he's thinking. He has a hunch that acid would hurt the statue.
But the bomb seems like
I'm
such a
right
better
there.
idea. And yeah, and that you're double weak to it. That's also pretty shitty.
Because he kept saying it'll only happen if I botch, but I'm like, I've seen botches, man. It happens. Sometimes you roll a 1. I just thought for such a, and honestly, it wasn't even really that tough of a battle. I mean, why take the risk of hurting me that much?
You know Tyler better than me, Matt.
I just, he was really dead set on it, and I honestly thought it was a little bit selfish, just because. Dude, you realize I'm there, right? And like I said, if I would have said the same thing to him, like, oh, don't worry, dude, it's just 18 HP, he would have been pissed. He'd been like, I don't want to take 18 HP of damage. I didn't either.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you.
that was the argument. I stopped because it was just an argument. You can't really argue with Tyler. Another thing he did later, which I thought was stupid, but ended up being okay. We were going down a hallway, and we heard people talking in Draconic, which is dragon tongue. Ooh. And we're like, dude, there could be dragons around the corner. And he's like, I'm going to come over with Draconic, and we'll attack him. Don't fuck. You can just gonna call him over. Like, yeah. And he's like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It did end up being fine. They were like little dragon lizard things.
Oh.
But I'm like, you didn't fucking know that. And then we had one tied up, and I was the only one that wanted to kill it.
Really?
Yeah. Because I get what he's saying, but like, it seems like a weird time to bring it up. He said, well, your alignment wouldn't do that. I'm like, we are so far into this game, and now someone's finally bringing up, well, your alignment wouldn't do that. I'm neutral good. I wouldn't kill a guy that was tied up.
As a dragon.
Even though he told me the truth, because I used my Zone of Truth spell on him, that he was going to run away. Oh. But I was like, he's going to run away, and then he's going to fuck us when we try to get out of the monastery.
Yeah. So what'd you end up doing?
Well, we let him go.
Did he fuck you?
No, we haven't got that far yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking now, just because Austin, as I was thinking he was going to screw us, but Austin kind of made him more and more pitiful as he was talking. I was like, okay, he's probably not going to fuck us. But I was standing by the idea that, like, let's just get rid of him, man.
Yeah.
Why leave these loose ends, you know?
You'd make a good hitman, Matt.
Which is funny because he's true. That really does go against my alignment, but we've done so many fucking things against our alignment in this game, you know? So
you guys
many
have had
things.
an adventure.
We have had an adventure, and Pathfinder's fucking fun. It is so fun.
I'm glad.
The last game, I actually really loved Tyler's character because he wasn't being ornery and doing things that I just want to go, what the fuck?
That should be his character's name. Just the fuck.
The fuck? His name is actually Winkle Fizzlebot.
Winkle Fizzlebot. I like
The
that.
funniest thing about his character, this is actually really hilarious, is he's a gnome, and they can live to be, you know, 200 years old or something like that. But he was raised by humans, so he thinks he's just a small old human. So whenever we call him a gnome, he's like, "Who are you calling a gnome?"
Does he use an old person voice?
He does use a voice. He stopped using it for a while when we were really debating on. We had to get past a salt door. Yeah.
All right.
And so we were kind of debating on what to do, like what was the best course of action. And he was talking normally, and we're like, "What happened to your accent, Winkle?" He's like, "I got a cough."
That's good shit.
It was really funny. But yeah, Pathfinder's just so fucking fun.
I'm glad.
That was another thing I was thinking of doing for the thing I don't want to announce yet because I don't know if we're going to do it, but I was going to record a Pathfinder session.
Do it. I'll join you. I can record it. I'll do crazy camera angles and zooms.
You'll just be zooming in on our HeroScape pieces on
Yeah.
the dining room table. Like, okay, I'm coming to battle. But you will get like the funny moments. I swear to God, Pathfinder has had me laughing harder than anything I've ever played.
Really? All right.
It's so fucking fun.
All right. Is it get?
And it's like it makes you think, you know?
Are you kind of like where you play? Is it kind of a bigger area?
No, it's Stefan's kitchen.
So it's really cramped.
So it is kind of cramped, yeah. We might, if we're gonna record something, we might need to do something different. But fucking Pathfinder's fucking hilarious.
All right.
I love Pathfinder so much.
Good.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else to say about Pathfinder that's hilarious, but it's just great.
It's
like,
a good game.
Like the battles are awesome, and like Austin's really good at setting the scene, and
I know
like,
it's all about having a good GM, dude.
yeah, Austin's a great GM,
Cool.
and
Is Pathfinder like? Can I just jump in, or do I have to like be there when you guys?
you can jump in.
All right.
Yeah, you can. Being a new player, you know basically have someone like Tyler like looking over your shoulder the whole time because Tyler still looks over all our stuff because he's done a lot more than us. But we're starting to like
Swanson or twos?
Swanson.
Okay.
But like Stefan and I pretty much have gotten the gist of everything now. I actually brought up something that Tyler didn't even think of. The thing that was torturing Tyler tried to attack him, like headbutt him, but he botched and accidentally got his head stuck in the wall. And so Tyler was like, okay, well, you know, since his legs were shackled together, but not to anything.
Right.
And he's like, I want to try and, you know, jump forward and kick him or something, you know, like kick off the wall. And when I come back, kick him. And he rolled, and what you're supposed to do is beat their AC, which is like, it's hard to explain, but like normal AC is when you're fighting someone like face to face and they got armor and stuff like that or something like that. And so Tyler rolled and he didn't beat his AC. And then I was like, wait a minute, if he's stuck in a wall, wouldn't he be flat footed? And Austin's like, that's right, he would be flat footed. You still didn't get it, but yeah, Matt, you're right.
Nice.
And I was like, yes.
I am now out of student.
I am now a man.
Now you're a man.
I'm now a master of Pathfinder.
You ready to do some gaming news?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Well, I'm not totally ready. I gotta pull up the soundboard. Here we go.
We just equipped our paladin with a +3 cloak of hilariousness.
I'm boycotting your game, Blizzard! I'm boycotting your game!
That must mean it's time for 3-hit combo gaming news.
It either got cloudy or the sun left
Moved.
because this is much better.
I think his sun might have moved because it was pretty blue out when I walked
Yeah.
in. So
It's probably about time where it's like around my neighbor's house.
yeah, and you do got a lot of trees around here.
Yeah, we do got a fuck ton of trees. We got trees for days.
For days.
First up, games for Windows.
Going away.
Come back.
Oh, what?
Microsoft
Come
Studios'
on!
Phil Spencer recently talked about the lack of support for Windows games and how the company is planning to improve that department.
You know what they're gonna fucking turn it into? A Steam platform, like Origin
you're
and Steam.
right.
That's what they're gonna fucking do to it.
You know the stupidest fucking thing? I'm
Good.
pissed.
I'm glad we're raging about
Yeah.
this. I fucking hate Windows.
I got something else though. I got Origin to fucking bitch
all
about.
right. Or I'll bitch with you when we get to Origin.
Okay. I rented NCAA Football 14, all right? The reason I hadn't played a lot of NCAA football games in the most recent years is, one, I kind of drifted away from that genre a little bit, so I rent them sometimes. But they took away the ability to create a team. I always wanted to create a team, you know?
That's fun.
Make my own team. And when I was younger, I'd like put my friends on the team. I'd be like,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
always
threw a
fun.
fucking pass to Tyler, all right. So what you do this year, you can make a team. But you have to go to fucking EA's website, make an Origin account, go to Team Builder, build it online, go on the game, connect to Origin, and fucking download the team.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
that's annoying.
That's fucking stupid. Because now I have an Origin account. I don't want an Origin account. Damn it.
Origin shitty. You know what I didn't get? Battlefield 3 on Origin did not have a legitimate user fucking interface. It
Really?
used a web browser interface to search for games and all that.
What?
Yeah. It was weird. When you click on the Battlefield 3 icon to play the game, Firefox opens up and signs you into Origin. Oh. Yeah.
God.
It's fucking painful. And whenever they want to update the whatever platform it's called, I don't fucking know, Autolog, Autogun, you have to. It is a pain in the fucking ass. It is.
That sucks.
Origin is just shit.
I should mention, I got Call of Duty Ghosts for the PS4.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about trading in quite a few games to make the PS4 cheaper and more affordable for me. Because, like, I'm not going to play any of the fucking Call of Duty games again.
No,
My dad
probably
didn't
not.
even finish Black Ops 2. He's like, I'm done with this genre.
I wasn't originally going to get Call of Duty Ghosts, but now it seems like half my friends are getting Battlefield and half my friends are getting Call of Duty.
Which one are Stefan and them getting?
Well, it sounds like Stefan and Tyler are getting Call of Duty.
I thought they were getting Battlefield.
I thought so too.
What the fuck? Call of Duty sucks.
All
right, I'm sorry.
It's samey. It's the same formula, but when I play with them, I really have a lot of fun.
See, I never get to play with
But I
people.
think Battlefield 4 has a better. I like the team-based version.
Yeah,
I like working as a team, and you have to in Battlefield.
Yeah,
you
you
literally have to work as a team. If you don't, you lose.
Yeah.
Where in Call of Duty, you just be real good.
Yeah.
And you don't have to work as a team. You just win.
I mean, that's shitty.
But
I love Battlefield way more than Call of Duty's.
Yeah.
I don't mean to say they suck. It's just I enjoyed Black Ops 2, but ever since Modern Warfare, the first one came out, just every other game I lost interest a lot faster every time. In Black Ops 2, I stopped playing it in like a month.
what I did, which I think was a good idea on my part, is I haven't bought a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 1. Because I know they're all the same.
That's 2 games now, yeah.
Yeah, because I
So
know,
you've had a break then.
yeah, because I know they're all the same, you know, and I got burned out from it too. But I remember when Call of Duty Black Ops was out, and Steph and I would play it, and Tyler was still in the Air Force, and he'd play it with us, and we'd play for hours and hours and hours.
That was a good game, though.
Yeah. So I'm getting Battlefield 4. My friend Andrew is getting Battlefield 4.
Is that the one I met in
Dallas?
Oh, he was
Yeah.
nice. He's
yeah,
nice.
he's
I
getting
like
that too.
All right.
And then you're getting Battlefield 4,
Yeah,
so
I
at least
will.
us three can play together. And then I was thinking Stefan and Tyler are getting Battlefield 4, so then us three can play together.
All right.
Or Call of Duty, not Battlefield 4.
Man, I thought they were going to get...
I thought they were too. I really did. Maybe they'll still get it. I don't know, but I don't know.
All right.
Because I remember Tyler telling me that he was probably going to get Battlefield 4 because, well, his dad was going to get it, so he's going to play it. And I remember him... Maybe I didn't ask Stefan, but I remember him telling me Stefan might get it, so I don't know.
All right. Oh, well.
So, yeah, I actually what I did was I just canceled my Watch Dogs pre-order since it got delayed.
Gotcha.
I'll just deal with Watch Dogs when the time comes.
Yeah.
And then I just transferred that money. I had paid it off, so I just transferred it to
Ghost.
Ghost. Nice. I didn't even crack my wallet and just took the game and left. It was
Nice.
sweet.
So you have the game?
Yeah, I physically
Go
have
get
the
it.
game. Right now?
Yes. Please, I want to hold a PlayStation 4.
All right. I'll go get it right now.
Do you have Battlefield 4s?
No, that comes out on the 15th with,
okay.
the console.
Give me Call of Duty.
Okay, I will.
I'll keep
fill time.
Dun, 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 dun.
With words.
Dun, 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 dun. Next gen is in 1 week, which is pretty freaking crazy. And I mean, even though I think the Xbox has just screwed the pooch, I still think it's going to be once again a pretty even generation. I want to say that in the hardware things, Sony has always been a hardware company, while Microsoft has always been a software company. So I always think that Sony has better hardware, but I will not deny that Microsoft has really good software. Sweet. I was talking about how I think this generation of gaming is going to be like even like this one was, like just PlayStation and Xbox neck and neck.
That's what I see too.
Yeah.
Just give me neck and neck. Look at the features on the back. Is there one that just jumps out to you?
Holy shit! A 49 gigabyte install.
But look at one jumps out to you that's hilarious. Like you would wonder why they consider that
Offline
a feature.
play
Yeah,
enabled?
that's it. Offline play enabled is a feature.
A 49 gigabyte install.
Yep, you heard right.
Guys, welcome to the next generation.
I haven't even opened it yet. You want to open it? You want
It's
to do the
your game.
honors and look at the disc?
This uses something by id.
Hey, if id's on the back, that's good.
It is a great. It's
You gotta turn on this light.
yeah, I think it might use the id.
The id.
Id's graphics engine. The id Tech 5. Here, you open it. It's your PlayStation.
Well, I mean, it's just a game.
Yeah, but that's the next gen game, dude. That's cool.
I know.
name.
I also don't really have anything to open it with except my fingernails. You get keys on you or something.
I got my Swiss Army knife.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oosh.
Were you a Boy Scout?
No, my uncle gave me that one time randomly, and hell yeah, dude, it's
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah. Feel good. Feel good.
Yeah, that's exactly what I needed.
What do you think? That's about the same size as a PS3 case.
Yeah, about the
Yeah, they're
exact same
probably
size.
the same thing. They're just different colors. I like the blue. I do like the blue.
Yeah, the blue's really nice. Can you guys hear that on the mic?
Matt, let's talk about this case. It's a nice case. It's
Well,
blue.
one thing I like is they don't have the fucking tape over
That's
where you
nice.
put your thumbs in to open it.
that was that was a
that's-
dumb
'cause
fucking
that's dumb.
security thing.
The case. This is the dumbest impromptu review. The case has a PS4 on the top with the PlayStation logo. It's got the Call of Duty Ghost.
You know what
guy
I
that
hope
you've
they
seen
do the
1,000
most
times.
this generation and not like they did the last? They keep the ends the exact same. Like,
Oh,
see where
yeah.
that PS4 is?
On the top
They better
instead
fucking
of on the
keep that.
bottom.
They better keep that.
So you can put them on a shelf and they
Yes.
all look the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because mine, there's like PlayStation went through like 3 different PS3 box arts. It's fucking annoying.
Where did you see id?
In the fine print at the very bottom, it says id Technologies.
Oh shit, I'm not reading all that.
Yeah.
It's got the Call of Duty guy, you know, that you've seen 1,000 times. I'm sure a
Yeah.
lot of you have seen the box art. He's just like lifting up his fucking
Going
hat
for a
as well.
Spider-Man kiss.
Yeah, going for a Spider-Man kiss. It is mature.
Why
It
is
is
it mature,
mature.
Matt? What's the rating?
It's mature because of blood, drug reference, singular, drug
One
reference,
drug reference.
intense violence, and strong language. So if you're listening to this right now and you have a kid that's, you know, anywhere between the ages of prenatal and 17, well, actually I think 17 could buy it, yeah. Prenatal and 16, don't buy them the game.
Yeah, I don't need to hear a baby crying.
And
while
I know it's
playing this.
hypocritical because my parents bought me games that were violent, but I didn't get on my mic and scream.
Are you sure?
I really
right.
don't think I did.
I didn't play a lot of online gaming until I actually was like older.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I started playing online when I was like 14.
may I see it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, the disc is not secure.
all right. Let's hope that this is not a flaw.
The disc just could have came fumbling out if we opened it
Yeah.
any other way.
Wow. Raven Software, the Tony Hawk dudes, and Infinity Ward all made this game.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this uses the id Tech 5 engine.
What a plain looking disc.
Yeah, it actually is pretty plain.
Yeah. Plain looking disc. It's just black. It says Call of Duty Ghosts and then PS4 on the bottom.
Remember how fancy the Blu-ray PS3 ones? I remember when they first came out. I'm like, that shit's fancy.
Holy shit, I got the season pass, or I guess the option for season pass. 4 DLC packs, save $10.
I think I like Season Pass.
Okay, I also got a 7-day trial to PlayStation Plus.
Nice. Oh, is it in your articles, all the free shit you get with PS4?
It is. You know what, let's move on to that right now.
Let's just do it right now.
PS4 owners to be rewarded with some free digital content. You will get a 30-day subscription to PlayStation Plus.
How fucking cool is that?
You will get Music Unlimited.
Which I did a 7-day trial. I enjoyed it.
Which is neat. You know, I would try it if I got it for free for 30 days. So
yeah, I enjoyed it.
And you'll also get $10 to spend in the PlayStation Store.
That's so fucking cool.
That is cool. Now think about it. I bought a year of PlayStation Plus. I haven't used it yet. I was waiting for the
good
PS4.
idea. They add up.
But now I'm going to get 30 days, and I just got 7.
Yeah. That's so awesome.
Like a lot of games these days, there's no guide, really.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's just...
I didn't really... Like, it was fun having guides.
I used to save those.
Oh, here comes Matt.
What? What's
The companion app.
The companion app? Oh,
Yep.
is that...
The Call of Duty Ghost companion app.
For your smartphone? They don't make the fucking iFruit app for my phone.
I know it's out on Android.
It's out on Android, but not compatible with my phone. I don't know fucking why. It's stupid.
I really think this is going to be the generation of companion apps.
Yeah, so I'm worried this companion app won't be compatible with my phone either. I would hope it would.
Dude, Call of Duty's huge. They got to make it compatible.
You know, man, the season pass, like...
How much is it? 20? They're usually $20.
I get $10 off for the 4 packs they're coming out with.
Their DLC's expensive as dick though. So their season pass might be $30. So you might be able to get it for $20.
I know. There are some games that I don't get a season pass for, and I wish I had.
And then
there are some games that I do get a season pass for, and wish I hadn't.
Borderlands. I enjoyed the first 2. That was it.
Was it Halo Reach? Did they do a season pass? Or was it Halo? No, I got a season pass for Halo 4, and I never used it.
Yeah.
I guess.
I got Uncharted 3. I got the season pass for it. Fucking love Uncharted.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I mean, I was happy with the multiplayer levels, but I was really hoping for some single player stuff, and that never came out. So I was pretty bummed.
So I might get the season pass for Call of Duty Ghosts.
I mean, all right. If they did a Call of Duty game every 2 years, I would invest more in their DLC because it was a little more expensive. But since there's a new Call of Duty every year, I don't find investing $15 per DLC worth it.
I'm burping like crazy.
Oh, you all right?
I had toast.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with you. Other than the fact that me personally, I don't buy them every year, and I know there's usually some people still playing the old one, so it might be worth it for me.
True.
We just both took drinks of water at the same time.
Oh, well.
That's when there's like the big silence. So that was the impromptu box art and disc review of Call of Duty Ghosts.
40. I cannot believe that. 49 gigs. The PS4 better have a badass Blu-ray reader in it, or that's going to take forever.
It has split screen. It says 1 to 2 players. Wouldn't you assume that would be local?
Yeah. There are co-op. There's that alien mode in there.
That's cool. That's good.
Good.
I haven't played that in a million years. Where is that? That's
Good.
That is pretty nifty.
remote play on the Vita.
I think remote play is kind of nifty. I've been looking.
I think it's cool too if you need it.
Yeah,
like I don't, but if someone needs it, that's
like I have a buddy who's he just sits at night. He's a nighttime security guard.
Oh really?
So he brings his 3DS in and plays and streams everything on it, and I'm
cool.
like that. Then I would get a Vita.
DualShock 4 support, of course.
Nice. I wish they would have made them DualShock 3 compatible, but I can understand why Sony wouldn't.
They want to, yeah. A friend of mine, Andrew, who works at GameStop now, he got a job at the Empire.
Nice.
And he got a PlayStation 4 controller to
Nice.
play around with, and he said it's semi-compatible with the PS3.
Really?
Yeah, he said it kind of works.
Oh, all right.
But you know what I can't wait to do? I can't wait to stream.
I know.
We can stream on that now.
That's going to be pretty boss.
Yeah. Well, how about we get back into gaming news?
Yeah.
How about we move to Xbox?
All right.
Xbox One gets a hotel in France.
What?
Yeah, it's not permanent, but a hotel in France has now changed their name to Hotel Xbox. And you can come into the hotel, you can try out Xbox Ones in the lobby,
Huh.
and you can get Xbox One themed food and drink.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Also, Xbox has actually been giving away Xbox Ones to just loyal fans,
I've heard about that.
which is really cool and makes me think, fuck, don't I get one? Because I've been with Xbox forever, and I'm just now moving to PS4 for all the things you guys later took away. You know, like the Kinect always on and stuff like that. That's why I made the switch. But someone got an Xbox One and just took the Twitter and spilling the beans on game sizes, how, what the console looks like and stuff. So I'm just going to read through some of these.
All right.
First thing, he wasn't able to get both consoles. You need a patch to even play anything. When he first got it, he couldn't get the patch, but eventually he could get the patch.
All right.
So they're obviously making it available to people that get it early because there won't be any point.
Yeah.
Let's see. He said the initial update was 500 megabytes, took 2 minutes.
Oh, not bad.
He says he has 65 download and 30 upload.
All right.
So he's got pretty good
Yeah.
internet. So take that into account. It could take a little bit of time. If you got like me, where Cox is like, oh, hey, you got 25? Oh, you got 11. 25, 11. 25, 11, nothing. 25, 7. Fucking. Confirmed. Ghosts on the Xbox One is 39 gigabytes.
Is that the install?
That's the install. And what was this? 49 on this. The Xbox One's still in 720, right?
I don't.
Could that...
Are they naming game sizes or installs?
These are installs.
Do you have to
I'm
install
almost
every...
Yeah, I'm almost positive you have to install all these.
Why the fuck would you
It's-
have to do that?
Especially on the Xbox One.
Yeah, I've heard
But
the
I'm
Xbox
I'm
One.
pretty sure PS4 you still have to install too. That's why they
that
give you-
500 gigabytes not going to be enough.
It's not, but at least with the PlayStation 4, you can use any commercially available hard
That
drive.
is true. That is true.
I actually saw a video where someone
Was it the guy taking it apart?
Yeah, he's
Yep.
taking it apart and he pulled it out. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can replace it with any commercially available
I
drive.
guess I could throw a terabyte. But a 2.5-inch terabyte hard drive is expensive.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Madden 25 will be 12 gigs.
Oh, that's
NBA
that's
2K14 will be 43.
small. Oh,
And
jeez.
NBA Live 14 will be 9 gigs. Forza Motorsport 5, 31 gigs.
I figured that game would be bigger.
Rise Son of Rome, 34 gigs. Loco Cycle, 13. Dead Rising 3, 19.
Whoa, I thought that.
FIFA 14, 8. 8 gigabytes.
That's a DVD right there.
That's impressive for the
Yeah.
kind of game FIFA is.
They must have some good compression.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, 20.
I thought that would be a lot bigger.
Just Dance 2014 is 22.
Huh.
Skylander is 15 gigs. Zumba Fitness, 24 gigs.
They must not be using uncompressed video.
There just seems to be no rhyme or reason to the gigs on these things.
Or maybe it matters with compression too. I know compression's a big thing in the gaming world.
Someone asked, what's the download size for Killer Instinct? He says, it says free to download when you go to it in the store. And Killer Instinct is indeed a free-to-play game, but you have to pay for all the other characters. So it's free
Have
to
you
play.
been hearing about Microsoft's been giving away the full roster to some Xbox
No.
Live veterans too?
No, I haven't
Yeah.
heard about that at all. That's cool. Oh, let's see.
This might be the year that consumers might win in the video game industry, dude. Think of how much free shit has been given away right now.
And also all the DRM that's going away.
Yeah.
I think we made our voices heard.
I think this might be a good generation.
Yeah, and like I think we've said a million times, the jump between generations, like just the jump in games doesn't seem to be there like in past generations,
Yes.
but all the connectivity and all the different things you can do and the fact that there's free shit a
Yeah.
lot, the next generation is setting its own foot in a different way than all the other generations did. All the other generations before it were like, power, blast processing, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit,
Infinity.
HD.
Yeah. It has been true. They've mainly been horsepower generations, and this is finally like it is definitely horsepower, but they're doing more too.
Yeah, they're doing more than just beefing up the system.
This might be the generation that we win.
For the turn on, it turns on, signs you in, and gets you to the dashboard in under 45 seconds.
Seems kind of long.
The only thing I can imagine is that you turn it on, it does the turn on animation, and then it brings you to a sign in screen. You sign in, and it says signing in.
You know what? I'm gonna go home tonight and see how long it takes me to get from power on signed in to GTA.
Oh, correction. He used a stopwatch. It takes 17 seconds.
Oh, okay. That's fast then. That's fine.
I didn't scroll to that. You can customize dashboard colors, the tiles.
Nifty.
Fucking tiles, though, man. Question, I played Xbox One twice. Is it quiet? He says, my AC on low makes more noise. Wow, that's quiet.
That is quiet.
That's quiet.
I bet they spent a lot of time trying to make it quiet since the 360 was pretty loud.
The whole time you're playing.
And I've always been happy with Sony's fans. Their consoles are always quiet.
Sony's fans kind of get on my nerves.
Do they?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, whoa!
Is that $1? We haven't paid $1 in a long time.
Thanks,
Actually, we've never paid $1. But
ever. It's about 45 IOUs.
yeah. So very quiet. He says he likes the UI.
Well, that's good.
He says it's very fast.
Yeah, I that's what I'm excited for. Both the user interfaces this generation are just snappy.
His unboxing video got taken down from YouTube. Hey, he's got Call of Duty Ghosts, and the disc looks exactly like the PS4 disc.
Oh, no way.
To a T, except at the top, instead of a blue PS4, it's a green Xbox One. So that's cool.
All right.
Wonder, is there anyone he could play with? Like the 4 other people
Yeah.
that got the console early?
Probably not, yeah. He probably just has to play single player.
Probably just has to look at it.
Hey, when's the Xbox come out? PS4's next Friday.
It's
The Friday
after, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Right.
I guess I didn't even think about single player. I'm an idiot.
Oh,
You're like, he can play single player. I'm like, oh yeah, he could play single player. Oh, his console is now banned.
What?
Yeah, he said he legally purchased game and system, so...
Huh. Well, that's shitty.
He says his gamertag isn't banned because he can get on the Xbox 360. He says he loves the Xbox One, great console with great features. Don't miss out on something because he got banned. It's truly a great console. You can be angry at Microsoft as you want, but don't cost yourselves a great experience.
That makes Microsoft look really good.
Yeah. I mean, the console comes out in 2 weeks, and someone's hyping it up.
That is true.
I know, I get that you might not want some information out, but I don't know, fuck.
Yeah, if you're giving people consoles in this day and age, you should expect something like that.
Mm-hmm. So they didn't give him the console. He's just someone lucky enough that he pre-ordered it, and then they decided to give it to him early.
Oh.
So he did buy the console.
Oh, but it wasn't.
But Microsoft was like,
Got it.
yeah, you can get yours early for being a loyal fan.
Gotcha.
By the way, your console's banned.
Got it. All right. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a follow-up from last week, but Blockbuster UK assures that next-gen pre-orders will be covered.
Yeah, Microsoft and Sony both said that they would honor them.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's really cool on their parts.
Although, I mean, if you're the idiot that in 2013 pre-ordered your console at Blockbuster,
Did you
You
see
kind of deserve to get pushed out
that
of the mud.
Blockbuster is officially like closing? Like
Yeah.
they're done.
Yeah, they said only franchise stores would stay open.
Yep.
Which
I don't think there's any.
Which
franchise
that's a sinking
here.
ship anyway. So
That's crazy.
that's funny
dude.
because that came a week after saying like I was like, yeah, that one
Yeah.
will be the one that stays
the
alive. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Blockbuster was huge.
It was once upon a time. That's where I learned that. God, what are they called? The Crunch Bar Bites. What are they called? They were like bite size and Butterfinger BBs. Oh, do you remember those? Yeah, those were good. Yeah, I remember like in the early '90s they had those at Blockbuster, and when I went to the game, I'm like, oh, what's up, BBs?
I miss Doritos 3D.
Oh man,
Those were good.
I miss when Sobe came in glass bottles.
Yes.
And I miss all their flavors. They only got like a
Yeah.
handful of flavors now.
I remember when Sobe first came out, they had like this line of, it was like a mix of like fruit and animal names,
Yeah.
but it was delicious.
Yeah. I love Sobe Dragon.
Yeah.
I remember like in 5th grade, 6th grade, Tyler and I would walk to the gas station down, yonder and go buy some like on a weekend.
Was
or
it the
something
ones
like
in
that.
the aluminum bottles?
No, they were glass.
Oh, okay. The ones that I liked, Sobe released them in like aluminum bottles, but god damn, they were good. They were so good.
Holy shit, we're at 45 minutes already.
All right.
We're not even through gaming news. Best Buy is creating a 2-year membership that will discount new games.
What?
If you pay $120 to their game, to their game program, what is it called? My Gamers Club.
All right.
You get 20% off new games for the next 2 years. So let's
Someone do the math for us on there.
I can do the math here. I know math. So let's not take tax into account. Let's just do it normally.
You pay $40 a game, basically.
Looks like it'd be $12 off.
Oh, 20% off.
20%. Not $20 off. 20%.
Yeah, sorry.
So it'd be $12 off. So you're looking at for what, 48?
Yeah,
$48 a game.
yeah. Times that by, I don't know, let's say the average American gets six to 7 games a year.
Let's do 6. That's probably what I get. That's $288 at
That
that
is?
price. At $48.
At 48. All right, now do
So let's remember that. Remember 288.
288. Got it.
Okay. So if you buy them at $60, that's $360. So if you take that $360 minus that $288, it would save you $72. So even that doesn't break even.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
paying
You lose in
$120.
that.
You would have to pay.
You lose.
you would
You
have,
lose, Best Buy.
You'd have to buy almost double that. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we did say 6 games a year. This is a 2-year membership.
Oh. Do that by 12 then.
So let's just times what you would have saved in a year by 2.
Okay. 288 times
144. So if you do buy about 6 games every year, you would save a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you would save $24.
All that commitment for $24.
And you have to really commit. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to buy 6 games because then you're not saving anything.
Yeah. I think 6 is about what I buy a year. 6 games.
If you don't count Steam,
Ooh.
I buy about 6 games a year.
Yeah.
Which in
if
this,
you
in
count,
this situation you wouldn't count Steam
yeah.
because you can't buy Steam games from Best Buy.
Steam deals are stupid awesome.
Yeah.
But yes, sorry, 6 console games a year.
Yeah.
Dude, and the amount of free games I get from PlayStation Plus, Matt, are stupid.
Yeah.
And revel in the free games from
That'll be
PlayStation
fun.
Plus. It's going to be fantastic. It alone is worth the $50.
I'm starting to think console games, I probably get 2 to 3 a year.
2 to 3?
Yeah.
When I had my good video card, that year and a half, I maybe only bought 2 to 3. But since my video card died, I don't do PC gaming anymore.
Because I'm thinking this year I bought GTA, Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4. There's 3.
BioShock, The Last of Us.
I want to play The Last of Us.
Yeah, you can
Can
buy
I
it.
borrow The Last of Us?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Remind me.
I will.
3 this year. I bought 3 this
I
year.
want to try and I might remind you like tomorrow if that's possible.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I want to try and get it in before the PS4 comes out.
That's fine. I close so you can come up to work. I'll give you some creamy tomato and a video game.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Right.
Just come to work. I'll give you creamy tomato and a video game.
Yeah.
Yes, I will marry you.
Remind me at like 11ish tomorrow because I go into work at 1.
Oh, yikes. You want me to get up at 11?
Oh my god, you have to text me at 11. That's all you have to do.
I was going to rotate my tires tomorrow. I got to get sleep to do that. Oh, okay. I am going to rotate my tires tomorrow. I need to do that.
You off tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, fuck, where the fuck are we? I have no fucking
Gaming
clue.
news. Dude, we are at like an hour now.
This is like the most off the rails podcast. Technology. Let's go into
All right.
technology news.
How do you kill that which has no life?
We fucking suck. It's time to turn up the hype machine and break out those wallets.
Shut up and take my money.
It's time for technology news on 3-Hit Combo. I'm going to throw the podcast support group under the bus that my friend Tony made me join because he said, please join.
The podcast support group.
Yeah.
Oh! Yep. All right,
yeah.
I remember.
I'm going to throw them under the bus because someone posted a review for our podcast and said 3-Hit Combo Podcast is a great collection of podcasts.
Somebody wrote a review for our podcast?
We have 18 reviews.
What?
And we've got 18 reviews on iTunes.
No!
Yeah. I could show them to you after the podcast.
Yes.
I
would
mean,
like to see
we average 5 stars, so, you know. I said we suck during the transition, but maybe we don't.
Wait, maybe they mean collection as in like how many episodes we have?
I don't know. It didn't come off that way. And it just sounds like, because everyone always really beats into you in that support group, like, you know, comment on everybody's podcast, but I can't listen to that many podcasts. I can't. And this sounds like someone who can't and just is reviewing just to review.
Just a standard copy paste with
Yeah, because
fill in the blanks.
I'm not going to review a podcast I haven't listened to. It's just not fair. And I can't listen to that many podcasts. Like, I've listened to some that are really good, you know, like 76th Street, Sci-Fi Super Friends, stuff like that. 7 Days a Geek, Nerds and Beer.
Nerds and beer. I like Sci-Fi Super Friends. It's fun to say.
It's fun to say. But, you know, some I just, like the Cruise Cast. Like, you guys might have a fantastic podcast. I'm not saying your podcast sucks or anything, but I'm just not into cruises. So if I'm listening to that podcast, I'm going to be like, ugh. Yeah, that's a cruise. So, like I said, not that your podcast sucks or anything, just doesn't mesh with what I would want to listen to.
Be better.
No. Here's a trend that people should stop doing. People should really stop trying to sell their kids online.
That's really becoming a thing now?
Yeah, it is.
What?
Remember we did a story a few months ago about someone that went to someone's door to try and sell
I
the
do
kid.
remember that, but
And they bought the kid just so they could get him away from the mother and, like, call the police.
so this is a growing trend?
Yep, and the latest incident comes from Mississippi where 23-year-old Bobby, Stojic? Stoic? Let's go with Stoic. I bet that's a soft
Stoic.
J.
Yeah.
She tried to sell her 4-month-old boy to a woman she met on Craigslist. The two connected when Stoic posted looking for baby clothes. They began texting. Stoic eventually suggested that the other woman buy her baby for $5,000.
What?
That escalates fast.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you know, I got some old baby clothes. I don't fit my baby anymore. You know, I'd love to give them to someone who could use them. You want me to what? You want me to purchase your baby? Ma'am, I don't think you understand.
No,
I'm the one selling the clothes.
Yeah, no.
The young lady over in Louisiana had mentioned to Miss Stoic that if she needed assistance during her eviction process, that she would offer assistance for the care of the 4-month-old. Miss Stoic had replied at some point, well, for $5,000, you can have the child. Come and get him. The child is currently with the Department of Health and Human Services. Miss Stoic could face charges under Mississippi's offering to sell a child bill.
Oh.
The bill has been in effect since 2009.
That's new. Dang. That must happen a lot down there.
That's surprising. Andy, the Sega Genesis lives again as a Bluetooth speaker.
What?
Isn't that cool? Available December 12th for $90. This speaker includes all the basics of Bluetooth 4.0 support, an auxiliary input, of course, for connecting audio sources with a cable, and even NFCs for streamlined pairing. The buttons on top are lovingly styled to look like controller ports, and it looks like a fucking Sega Genesis, but it's a speaker. Isn't that neat?
I need a new speaker.
Get it, dude.
Dude, yeah,
That's cool.
I said for Christmas, I'm like, the only thing I want anyone to get me for Christmas, I'm like, give me just a Bluetooth speaker for my iPhone, because I got the new one, so I can't use the old ports on my
Dude,
own. Yeah,
so I can get the
yeah.
Genesis
How
one, man.
fucking cool is that? $90? That's not bad. That's pretty average in the Bluetooth speaker world.
Yeah, especially if that's like a gift your parents are getting you, too.
Yeah, yeah. That's all they got to give me, just one thing.
Yeah.
That's all I want. It's
Yeah,
just a speaker, dude.
$90 speaker, that's all I want for Christmas.
Dude,
That's it.
Sega fucking Genesis. Will you email me that link?
Yes.
All right.
You know what? I'll do it right now.
All right.
I will do it this
Wait,
moment.
start the story and then email it. And we'll talk.
Next year, you'll be able to get Google Glass with prescription lenses.
Whoa. That'd be kind of... I don't think that'd be trippy. That'd actually be probably fine.
That wouldn't be trippy because they'd be like prescription.
Yeah,
glasses.
yeah. Just, that's crazy that they thought of that, I guess.
You at Gmail or Live?
Gmail.
Okay.
Google Glass is really neat. Have you heard about the Google Barge?
Kinda, yeah.
All right,
what's up with
basically Google, I don't know how it started, but Google owns this barge and nobody knows what the hell Google's doing with it. And then Google's like, "Oh, we're going to use it to show off new technology." It's a floating Google technology barge.
that? Huh.
Google owns a technology barge.
That's awesome. Oh, I still have ESPN up.
Nice.
Let's look at scores. Houston and Arizona are tied at 7.
Oh.
Denver and San Diego, Denver leads 7-3. San Francisco leads 6-0 on Carolina, and they're in the red zone.
Oh.
And that's been your sportscast. And this is not live,
Yes.
so enjoy that. Researchers at Duke University's Pratt School for Engineering have developed a remarkable device that
Lightsaber.
No. That can convert microwave signals like those in Wi-Fi to usable electricity.
Ooh.
So in the future, you might be able to use your neighbor's Wi-Fi network to power your home.
Oh, man. There could be a lot of altercations with that.
There can, but how fucking cool is
That is pretty nifty.
It's just like energy in the air,
Yeah.
man.
They can harness the air.
Like, I could go to Panera and, like, charge my phone, you know, just, like,
could.
sitting there, you know.
You very
Especially
well
because
could.
they have a severe lack of outlets.
Yeah. Think about the routers you would need to
It'd be slow.
collect that. Yeah.
It'd be slow charging.
Yeah.
At first, at least, but, yeah.
But if they developed it, that's so cool.
Remarkably, the device, which can be tuned to harvest energy from everything from wireless routers to cell phone towers
What?
to even passing satellites, has been found to be as efficient as modern solar panels. God, that's not that fucking
Whoa.
bad. Solar panels not slow for charging.
No, yeah, solar panels are nice.
Wow.
Whoa, I would invest in this. You know what sucks about a lot of cool shit like this? They figure it out, they get it working, and then it just disappears. A lot of the times.
I like this fucking snarky top comment. Looks like Tesla's broadcast power system is coming into reality whether we want it to or not. Well, we want it to. what are you
Tesla had a
bitching
lot of
about?
great
This is
ideas,
cool,
dude.
yeah.
Tesla was a smart man. A little crazy, but
A
a smart
little
man.
crazy. I always bring that up when people are always, doing the Tesla
Edison
thing. I'm like, well, if Tesla wasn't spending fucking time trying to make a death ray,
Yeah.
I understand the man was probably way beyond his time and way smarter than anyone, even his peers. But
Yeah. But he was crazy.
yeah, it's like if only he could have focused that a little bit more, just a little bit, and earthquake
Tesla.
machines and shit like that.
Tesla, here's some Adderall.
Yeah.
Take some Adderall.
All right, that will do it for technology news. We're not even at an hour yet, so
Oh, all right.
we're going through this pretty good. Let's go to news.
Are the newspaper and the internet letting you down?
They have the internet on computers now.
We're here to give you the best of the best. This is news.
Just get that whole arm up in there. Get elbow deep.
Andy, we're live.
Get elbow deep.
We're live.
We're not live.
Andy, your mic's on.
Cut it.
The fuck?
Cut it deep.
A man was buried alive in Brazil. He rose from the grave and gave someone a scare.
Sweet.
According to local reports, a woman who has not been identified was at a cemetery in Sao Paulo's Ferraz de Vasconcelos.
Hey, good job. That sounded pretty correct.
That sounded close. When she heard some odd noises and some dirt moving in a grave, that's when she spotted a man who had been buried alive, trying to pull himself from the ground. She said, quote, "I was terrified to see a man who I thought was dead trying to get out of the grave." The woman notified authorities, and emergency services arrived to dig the rest of the man's body out of the grave. He had already managed to free his head and arms from the ground. In a video broadcast on a local TV station, the rescue team is seen pulling partially buried man from the grave.
Huh.
The man, who also has not been identified, was taken to a local hospital, and they did not release his status. So,
Oh, man.
could be dead as far as we know.
Yeah, the Mafia finally finished it off.
You were supposed to stay in the grave. Now I'm here to off you
A gun.
with this pillow. That's what it's like when you're trying to force shut down your computer. It's like smothering someone with a pillow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Arizona firefighters charge a family nearly $20,000 after their home burns down.
What?
Yeah.
Firemen can charge people?
This seems to be
Like a private?
no. Justin and Cassia Prussel's home went up in flames the night of August 12th. The Prussels, who were staying with relatives because they were preparing for the birth of their child, were not home at the time of the fire. A neighbor notified them of the blaze. They made the 45-minute drive to their home in Surprise, a city in Maricopa County. They arrived just in time to see firefighters extinguish the flames from what is left of their house. They didn't determine the cause of the fire.
Gotcha.
2 weeks later, on August 27th, the couple received a bill from the Rural Metro Fire Department for about $20,000. The bill included charges of $1,500 per fire truck and $150 per hour for the firefighters.
What?
Now, of course, they were shocked by the bill, and they contacted their insurance company. And he said he was told by our insurance company that they don't cover fire departments in county areas. I asked our insurance representative what the typical city fire department charges them, and he said he had never seen a bill for anything over $5,000 or $6,000.
Jeez.
Here's the thing. That's what your taxes are supposed to go
Yeah.
for.
That's what your
That's
taxes.
why you pay taxes. So
Yeah.
when you have a fire, I mean, complain about where taxes go all you want, but some of the most important fucking things your taxes go to,
Police and firemen.
police and firemen.
Yeah.
And roads.
Yeah.
And roads.
Yeah. And
Just throwing this
Yeah.
roads.
Yeah, roads.
So when you're bitching about construction, we need it.
But
Let's just talk about police and firemen.
yeah, that's what we pay taxes for.
I mean,
Do they-
are there not? There are people in that county, are there not?
Yeah.
Obviously. Are their taxes not going to the fire department?
that somebody's got to ask a question about that, dude. I hope we should keep up on this. I don't know. I'm interested by it,
We should find Toussaint Putty.
dude.
If we're
hell
gonna
yes.
keep up on anything.
I was telling Josh about Toussaint Putty the other day. Just
I think
telling him.
I think he's just done. I think whatever his issues were, he's done. I follow him on Twitter.
Has he ever said anything?
He had like 3 tweets and it never. The only reason I knew it was him is because he was wearing the same hat he wore in another like photo of him from an article.
What were his tweets?
I don't remember.
I like pudding.
A woman tried to wear a cheeseburger as a sandal after having sex in a Waffle House parking lot. You know you've hit rock bottom when. A couple having sex in a Georgia Waffle House parking lot were busted last Sunday, according to police. Logan'sville authorities said the woman was so drunk she tried to put a cheeseburger on her foot, as if it were a sandal. I guess that would speak to the level of her intoxication, Assistant Chief of Police Dick Lowry told the Huffington Post.
We're adults.
Rachel Gossett and Frank Lucas were cited in the November 3rd incident for public drunkenness and loitering. According to the police report, Lucas blew a .154 into the breathalyzer, and Gossett, the cheeseburger sandal lady, blew a .216.
Oh, she was destroyed. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I can see the understandable cheeseburger now.
In the report, it says, when the female finally got dressed, she attempted to put a cheeseburger on her foot as if it were a sandal. Oh, my God.
Do they have pictures of them?
Yeah, kind of. They're really pixely. I mean, there's like 5 pixels in both the pictures.
That's pretty funny.
I don't normally laugh during articles, but holy shit. Speaking of court dates and shit, I got jury duty.
Oh, when's that?
December 6th.
Too bad you can't really talk about it.
Yeah, I can just say that I got it.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
You excited?
No.
Yeah. You know what I usually do? I send a letter that I'm a full-time student.
I'm not a full-time student.
I'm not either.
Well, you were at least a student.
I was a student.
If they look into it, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, this guy's enrolled at whatever. He's
All right.
probably a full-time student. Looking to me, they're going to be like, this guy's not enrolled anywhere.
Son of a bitch. The class of Marungi.
I should just send him a message that says, I hate blacks. I don't, but that would probably get me disqualified from jury duty.
Do it right in the room
You know,
when
they
they're
probably-
asking.
They probably get that a lot, though. And
Yeah.
they're probably like, really? Do you? Your podcast says otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, you guys did research.
We do research on them all. They're hacking your PlayStation 4 camera.
I didn't get the camera for it. It doesn't come with it, right?
No, it doesn't.
I didn't think so.
That's why it's cheaper.
All right, we haven't done this in a little while, but we are headed to Florida. I want to play this one, too.
Deep within a bleak and dismal swamp,
one's so
hidden
long.
beneath its murky waters,
but it's good.
lies the headquarters of the most sinister villains of all time.
See, this part's too long.
A Legion of Doom.
Okay, so now we're in Florida we're in Dublin, Florida.
Dublin?
We're in Dublin, Florida. No,
Oh.
we're just in Florida.
Oh, okay.
A Florida woman was arrested after allegedly calling 911 to report there was too much drinking going on at her neighborhood bar. She was reporting people drinking in a bar.
She get backhanded?
Mary Jaggers, I like to call her Mary Jaggers,
Very Jaegers.
allegedly called dispatchers 6 times
Whoa!
this past Monday, which I believe was the 4th or something dumb like that. Yeah, it was the 4th.
Wow.
6 times on Monday to report the presence of intoxicated people at Artie's Sportsman Lounge in Hollywood, Florida. She wanted all the bar patrons arrested. Officers eventually arrested her and charged her with misusing the 911 system.
Good.
During their investigation, they discovered hydrocodone and charged her with drug possession. Good job, lady. You fucking idiot.
Bet you weren't expecting that.
She appeared in court on Tuesday, God, just one day after, and told the judge that she made the repeated calls because she didn't want anyone in Artie's to drive drunk, which, noble cause, but you can't report drunk people to get arrested in a bar.
Yeah. There's the entrapment.
I don't even think that's just some. Well, that would be, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be entrapment if police.
I know it's illegal for police to sit outside bars and wait
Yeah.
because
So
that's entrapment.
that would be. I was.
Well, I
entrapment-
guess I mean she's calling them for the police to go there.
Entrapment's usually like luring someone to do something.
Oh, my
normally
bad. I
wouldn't
thought
do.
that was sitting outside. Yeah, my bad.
So I guess it wouldn't necessarily be entrapment, but it's definitely not. I mean, come on, it's a bar. Of course they're drinking.
Yeah.
And I think entrapment would be more of if like a police officer somehow convinced you to open a beer in a car and then arrested you.
Gotcha. My bad. I thought that's what entrapment meant.
Because a lot of people,
I know there's a law where police can't like sit in front of bars
yeah.
and wait for drunk drivers or something.
I know a lot
like
of people
that.
say to catch a predator's entrapment, but it's not because these guys were going to find kids anyway.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the thing. To make it not entrapment, they don't engage them. They wait for them to talk to the police officers.
Or the random guy that's like, I'm gonna catch some kids, or I'm gonna catch some pedophiles.
You know,
I'm
there's
Susie.
always that guy that's leaned back in his chair.
Yeah.
And he's like, just typing on his,
Yeah.
on his computer. And he's like, this is what I do all day, man.
Talking to pedophiles.
Gotta catch the kitty diddlers.
the chimos.
That would be a sweet job to have, though. Just because you'd be typing on the computer. Well, no, it wouldn't, because you'd have to talk to him. It'd be weird.
Yeah, and you'd have to probably say some like, "I'm gonna touch your shaft."
But what would be cool is you could pretty much just like watch while like Chris Hansen is like,
Yeah,
comes out and
just
talks
peek around the corner.
look around the corner, yeah.
Hey.
And then he comes out. I'm Chris Hansen. I'm here to talk to you.
I cheated on my wife.
He got caught by hidden camera. That's fucking hilarious.
Karma, bitch.
All right, Andy, so that will do it for news, and that will do it for this episode of the podcast. Remember, you can find us on Facebook.
My eye really red.
Facebook.com. Is your eye really red?
Yeah. Itches.
The one that you're not opening?
No, the one I am opening.
No, it looks fine.
Oh, okay, it's really itchy. I was playing with Camille's cat earlier.
I see. Facebook.com/3ACombo podcast. You can find us there. Twitter.com/3ACombo PC. That is the number 3. PC stands for podcast. Search us at YouTube, youtube.com. I don't even know why I told you youtube.com. You know where YouTube is. 3ACombo podcast. Email us 3AComboPodcast@gmail.com, especially if you're an Apple employee listening to this right now. I need you to email me back, 3AComboPodcast@gmail.com. And we are also on 76th Street Network. So for Andy, his red eye, I am Matt, signing out.
Oh, is it red?